Hey guys, come on downstairs. We are doing a little Minnesota Twins franchise here on Mama's Basement. It is episode number 261, and we're playing the Baltimore Orioles here. We have battled back to a tie with the Detroit Tigers atop the American League Central. We're riding a season-long 7-game winning streak coming into this series with the O's. We just swept the Tigers in a 4-game series, and that is how we ended up tied with Detroit as we head into this Orioles series to close out the month of July, a month that feels like it has taken forever, as we send Steven Matz to the hill for game number 1 against the Orioles. He's 8-10, a 2.94 ERA. A lot of those stats were accumulated with the New York Mets. Chris Tillman will go for the O's. He has been on their roster since we started this franchise back in 2016. Let's pick things up in inning number 2. We have Asdrubal Cabrera at the plate. He's hitting .220 with 13 home runs and 42 RBIs. Facing Steven Matz, a 1-2 count with 2 outs, and Asdrubal Cabrera is going to lift this one to left. That one is going to get out over the head of Domingo Santana, and Cabrera hits home run number 14 to get the Orioles out to a 1-0 lead. Just a solo shot for Asdrubal Cabrera. Middle of the second inning, O's get that one on the board. We go to the third now. This is former Twin John Ryan Murphy hitting .266 with 8 home runs, 23 RBIs. I don't think he ever hit 8 home runs for us. And he's going to add another one to that total. He's creeping up on double digits. 9th home run of the year for John Ryan Murphy, our former backup catcher. I think he was on the roster last year, I believe. This is his first year away from the Twins in this franchise. So he signed as a free agent with the Orioles. It's 3-0 Baltimore. This one's driven to right. Catch is made. Runner tagging at third. And the runner's going to come in and score pretty easily there. It's 4-0 Orioles. And it looks like our 7-game winning streak might be in jeopardy here. Asdrubal Cabrera. With runners on first and second, we're still in the third inning on Steven Matz. Cabrera's going to go right up the middle with a ground ball. Runner rounding third. Here comes the throw from Roman Quinn. It's going to have a chance, but not in time. Just up the first baseline, just a little bit. Enough that Francisco Cervelli could not apply the tag. Middle of the third inning, 5-0. Orioles lead. We go to the fifth. Francisco Cervelli, our longest tenured catcher here in this franchise with us. He's in his 3rd season. We acquired him back in 2018. He strikes out looking. The end of the 5th. Chris Tillman, a 1-hitter. Let's go to the 6th inning now. This is Joey Rickard at the plate. Runner on second. Ground ball right side. Easy play there for Jace Peterson on first. Middle of the 6th, it's still 5-0 as Steven Matz did settle down after giving up a whole bunch of runs in the 3rd. We go to the 7th now. Domingo Santana at the plate, trying to get the Twins on the board with 2 outs and nobody on. He's going to lift this one to left. Here comes Joey Rickard. Sliding catch is made towards the left field line. And the Orioles making plays behind their pitcher Chris Tillman. He's only given up 2 hits through 7 innings. Let's go to the 9th. Miguel Sano, the runner on first and 1 out. Looking for home run number 43. He's been sitting on 42 for a while. He's going to ground it to third. They go around the horn, double play. Tillman with the complete game shutout for the Orioles. Our 7-game winning streak is snapped by Baltimore, who leads the season series with us 4-1. Chris Tillman went 9 innings, gave up 4 hits, only had 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk on the day. John Ryan Murphy 2 for 4 with a home run. Asdrubal Cabrera 2 for 4 with a home run as well for the O's. All right, we head to game number 2 of this series, game number 109 of the 2020 season. Ozzie Corona taking the hill for the O's. We faced him in the earlier series with Baltimore. 5.51 ERA, 1.45 whip. And he's going to face Kyle Gibson, who is 8-8, 3.87 ERA, 1.18 whip. We have the number 3 ranked pitching staff in all of baseball as far as ratings go. Yet a lot of our players are hovering around 500. record-wise. So we got a little bit of work to do offensively. Although the last little while our offense has really come back to life. Despite being shut out in that last game. A little milestone for Kyle Gibson. 1,000th career strikeout for Gibby. And with 2 outs in the first inning, he's going to strike out the side. Chris Davis goes down swinging. Kyle Gibson gets the Twins through the first. Twins haven't come to bat yet. Still no score in this one. We go to the second inning. Domingo Santana. With a runner on second, nobody out. Santana is going to lift this one high and deep to right center field. That one's got a chance. It's going to bounce right before the wall. Little one-hopper. And Santana's going to come into second with a double. It'll drive in the run. Twins jump out to a 1-0 lead at the end of 2. So we get on the board. Won't be shut out in this one. Let's go to the third. This is Nick Markakis, 259 hitter. The runner on second and 1 out. Here's the delivery from Gibson. Markakis, ground ball right up the middle. Charging is Roman Quinn. And the throw is up the third baseline. Easily plated run for the Orioles. We're all tied up at 1. Let's go to the 6th. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 5 so far in the series, facing Ozzie Corona. 65th pitch of the night for Corona. Ground ball right back up the middle, right into the shift. And Sano grounds out. We're tied at 1 at the end of the 6th. Sano, a little bit of struggling lately. Let's go to the 7th inning, still with a huge lead in the home run chase Miguel Sano has. 42 home runs. I think the next closest is like at 29 in the American League. The National League, if we were in the National League, we'd be much closer. There's a few guys in the 30s. And Genmar Gomez gives up the home run to Adam Jones. And the tie is broken. Adam Jones makes it 2-1 Baltimore. As the O's look for their 5th win in the season series, former Twin Carlos Chavez takes the hill, facing Domingo Santana. With a runner on second and 1 out, Santana with a chance to drive in another run. This one deep to left. The left fielder's not even going to move. That one is well out of here. A home run for Domingo Santana. 2-run shot, and the Twins regain the lead at 3-2. We go to the 9th inning now. Bring it on. Kevin Seagrist tried to get another save. He's got 28 saves and 33 opportunities. He's been a little sketchy of late, though. He's blown a few saves as of late. He was an all-star this season, but since the all-star break, he's kind of struggled, and he's going to continue to struggle as he gives up the home run to Preston Tucker, a former Astro. And the Orioles tie the game up at 3 apiece. Preston Tucker, the Orioles acquired him in 2017 in this franchise. We go to extra innings here in game number 2. Trevor May taking the hill. He's had a rough season, but starting to get back on track. His ERA is under 6 for the first time this season. And he's facing Chris Davis with the bases loaded, and Davis is going to ground it right back up the middle. 1 run scores, another one rounding third, heading to the plate, sliding across safely. And it's 5-3 Orioles. And that would do it. The Orioles come from behind to win this one. They lead the season series 5-1, and we have now lost 2 in a row. Victor Robles, the player of the game, with 2 for 4, 2 doubles. Preston Tucker had a home run and an RBI. Adam Jones added a home run and an RBI as well. Chris Davis 1 for 5, but his 2 RBIs in the 10th lead to an Orioles win. All right, guys, we have done the unthinkable. And we had to do it. Nolan Arenado, who's batting under 200 on the season, has been shipped to Rochester AAA, and he's just got to get himself figured out. And that's hopefully what he will do at AAA. This won't be a long-term thing, obviously. We're paying the guy $29 million a year, but we had to do it. We bring up Tommy Nolan to take his place, and we're going to keep our eyes on how Nolan Arenado does at AAA, trying to get himself right. If this was real life, you'd have to suspect that there was maybe an underlying injury or something to the guy, but it's not, and I just don't know what's going on with him. Jose De Leon will take the hill for us here in the finale. We're looking to avoid being swept by the last place team in the American League East. A series after a 4-game sweep over the first place team in the AL Central. That's baseball for you. Eddie Rosario with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Here's the delivery from Mario. Rosario ground ball through the right side. Runner rounding third. He'll score without a throw. No play at the plate. It's 1-0 Minnesota. Eddie Rosario with the RBI. End of the first. Twins on the board. 1-0. Let's go to the third. Michael Conforto at the plate with the bases loaded. And nobody out. And Conforto's going to lift this one high and deep to right. This one is tracking towards the wall. And it's going to be caught on the warning track. Runner tagging is Roman Quinn. Here comes the relay. Not in time. Closer than I thought it might be. Quinn has good speed. And Conforto with the RBI sac fly. End of the third. It's 2-0 Minnesota. We move to inning number 4. Jose De Leon still on the hill for us, facing former White Sox and division opponent Richard Garcia. And Garcia is going to drive this one to the right center gap. That one might get up, and it just misses a home run. And then it's going to roll for days. We misplay it. Runner's going to round third and score. Garcia doesn't have great speed, luckily. And he's going to stop at second. Richard Garcia with the RBI double off the... I don't know if you can hit it any higher off the top of the wall. It's 2-1 Twins. And it could be tied if that would have been an inch higher. Here's Miguel Sano now with the bases loaded in the bottom of the fourth. He drives this one deep to left, and that one is going to get out. A grand slam, and Sano is finally back in the home run column for this game. 43rd home run of the year for Miguel Sano. He's the major league leader in home runs. It's not really a surprise. His power ratings are both in the 96 against lefties and 92 against righties. Might be 89 against righties. I'm going to have to look that up. Don't quote me on it. Here's Michael Conforto, back-to-back home runs for us. Michael Conforto and Miguel Sano. This one a solo shot, obviously, because Sano had cleared the bases. 7-1 as we go to the 5th inning. Here's Victor Robles. He's hit the ball hard in this series. He's 3 for 8. Runner on first. Robles drives this one deep to left. That one's going to get up and out. And a home run into about the 10th row for Victor Robles on a line. It's a 2-run shot for him. The Orioles picked him up as a free agent from the Washington Nationals in this offseason. Twins 7, Orioles 3 as we go to the 6th inning. Here is Trevor May.
Now pitching for the
His struggles have been well documented, a 5.70 ERA. He's in for a little mop-up duty. It's 8-3. Richard Garcia at the plate with 2 outs. Hard ground ball to third. Chase Peterson playing there in place of Nolan Arenado. And he knocks it down with his chest and makes the play on to first, middle of the 6th. Still a big lead for the Twins. Let's go to the 9th inning. Eddie Rosario, an 8-3 Twins lead now. Runner on second with 2 outs. And here's the delivery from Michael Givens and Eddie Rosario. Well hit ball right up the box. And that will drive in the 9th run of the game for the Twins. We snap a little 2-game losing streak. Avoid a sweep against the Orioles at home. The Orioles do win the season series, though, 5-2. Miguel Sano, 3 for 5 with a home run, 4 RBIs. Victor Robles for the O's, 3 for 3 with a home run, a double, 2 RBIs for them. All right, guys, let's check in on Nolan Arenado. His first game with the Rochester Red Wings, he went 1 for 4 and scored a run. So not overly impressive, but hey, a hit is better than he was getting on a day-to-day basis for us up at the big league level. So hopefully he'll continue to improve, and maybe we call him back up in a week or two, and he gets better results for us. All right, let's look at the standings. I don't often show this graphic for the standings, but there's some things I want to point out. The Yankees, 2 games ahead of the Red Sox, 7 games ahead of the Blue Jays, who are 8-2 in their last 10. Let's look at our division, though. I want to point out, though, the Tigers have dropped a game below us in the standings, so we're all alone in first place for the first time in, I don't know if we've even been there this season. But the Tigers have lost 7 games in a row, and that's not even their biggest losing streak of the season. They lost like 16 or 17 in a row back like a month ago, so unbelievable stretches of losing streaks for the Tigers. All right, the Rangers, 5.5 game lead over the Angels, 6 game lead over the Astros. The Angels and the Astros would be your 2 wild card teams. The Rangers getting it done at home, 40-18 home record at their new ballpark down there in Arlington. And let's look at the National League. The Washington Nationals, if you look at the top right corner of the screen, they are ranked 13th overall among baseball teams. We are ranked 14th. and we are the lowest ranked first place team of all the division leaders. The Nationals are right there, though, at 13th. So I don't feel too bad about being the 14th ranked team and leading our division, especially the way the Tigers have had those long losing streaks. Not an overly tough division that we're in. Cubs, half a game lead on the Cards. Brewers creeping up there as well, 4.5 games back. They're still within striking distance. The Reds hovering as well. They're only 5.5 back, so tough. It's going to be fun to watch the NL Central coming down the stretch. Dodgers, though, 9-1 in their last 10. They're 77-33. They're the top-ranked team. They have the best pitching staff, number 1 in power, 3rd in contact. Don't have a lot of speed, mediocre defense, but my goodness, 77-33. If they don't win the World Series, it would be a upset for whoever wins it. All right, that's it for episode 261. Up next, we've got the Chicago White Sox as we go full bore into August here on Minnesota Twins Franchise on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.